Hey, what is up everyone? So earlier this week I made a video talking about this past community weekend and why it didn't land as well with the player base. It was a lot lower player count than say season 12's community weekend, and it just seems like players are dissatisfied with season 13. At the end of that video I teased that we were going to be talking about Twitch drops in this video and why I hate them. So without further ado, let's get on with the rant. I will say right off the bat though, I think there is a place for Twitch drops. I think it was a novel concept. It's a great thing to bolster Twitch's platform. It benefits Twitch more than I think players, to be honest, but in general I think it has its purpose. I think Sea of Thieves has not understood that purpose and has gone too far with it. I haven't liked the way that Sea of Thieves has handled Twitch drops for a while now, but this past community weekend has really sent me over the edge to where I basically changed up my whole schedule. I had another video planned for today as well, and I pushed that back because it just became time for me to talk about this. So when we first did Twitch drops, they were fine. They were nice cosmetic sets. They usually stayed within one set of items. So there was like the frozen cosmetics that we had for a while. Obviously everyone knows about the obsidian set. The obsidian set is interesting because it is exclusives, but it's like mixed between like different products or like the pre-order bundle. If you got the pre-order when Sea of Thieves first came out, some of the stuff was locked behind other like products that you could buy. So it wasn't the biggest stretch for it to be a Twitch drop, but it was a little bit odd in some ways for that. For a while I think Twitch drops were fine. The way they used to do them was it was essentially like you go in, you watch for 20 minutes, and every 20 minutes you got a Twitch drop unlocked, and you know, you could get up to like 4 of them. Usually it was like 4 in a pack, and we still have about 4 now, and then with these community weekends we've been having a bonus one, and the bonus one is the one that really threw me off the edge this time. But now what we see with the game is each drop, instead of being 20 minutes long, which I felt was reasonable back then, they wanted to make it so that you have to watch for an hour to get each of these drops. So now you have to watch at least 4 hours to be able to get the 4 drops that were coming in that update. Then usually in the past they made it so that it was just an additional hour for that bonus reward that we had, which usually has been for the last few community weekends one of the obsidian set cosmetics, which those have been really sought after. It was the thing that I wanted to unlock. You can obviously see from this video here, you can, like, I made sure to get it this week even though it really aggravated me how they did it, because I just really want all the obsidian stuff. So what did they do this time that was so bad, you might ask? So you have the 4 hours that we watched during the community weekend, which community weekend lasted for 2 days during the weekend, of course, and you know, everyone did that. They all did their 4 hours, you know, got their cosmetics and stuff. Cosmetics weren't that great looking. There's a lot less effort put in them compared to Twitch drops of the past, where Twitch drops of the past really did feel unique from each other and like you actually did want to get them. These drops, I could kind of take them or leave them at this point, to be honest. They're usually just reskins of stuff we've already had that they've been doing Twitch drops of for a long time, or it's just the same stuff as before. Honestly, they all look so similar to each other that I can't even tell if I already own it or if it's something actually new. So we watched the 4 hours, right? And then we unlock the bonus obsidian cosmetic for this community weekend. And you know, everyone's excited for it and stuff. We all did the, I think it was 100,000 world events had to be completed. So no small feat that the community did. And then they decided, oh, well, you're not actually going to unlock it now even though you finished the world event task that we told you to do. We're actually going to make you wait till later on in the week to unlock this, and then you have to do another thing to unlock it. So that on its own was already aggravating. I mean, it would have been kind of annoying if they just said like, oh, it's unlocked, okay, now everyone's going to have it granted later in the week. That would have been one thing, and we probably all would be like, what? We just did all this, we thought we were getting this now. They go a step further, and they say, if you want to unlock the Obsidian Captain's Table that you just spent as a community doing 100,000 world events to unlock, you now also have to watch 4 more hours of Twitch to be able to unlock this cosmetic. So we're at 8 hours total. So much. That's a full-time job essentially. We're like, that's a full day's worth of work trying to just watch Twitch to get some cosmetics. Now, obviously, a lot of people just put it on in the background and stuff, but if you think about it, at that point, it just defeats the purpose of the Twitch drops and like watching a Twitch stream. It just is artificially inflating the numbers of streamers, which is a lot of where my problem comes in, because I don't think it's right to have something to artificially inflate people's numbers. Like, I obviously wouldn't want to have like Sea of Thieves putting out something where it starts view botting my videos or something, and then it says, oh, you actually have 50,000 views on this video, but they're not actually people watching the video. I mean, I'd rather just see, 1,000 people I'd watch the video and have that be a more accurate count than have it be inflated with fake people that don't even watch the video, if that makes any sense. Some people might want their stuff to be artificially inflated and stuff, and, I can't really change your mind on that. I just think it's disingenuous and hurts you more in the long run. But honestly, Twitch drops would be one thing if it was like other game companies where it was just more open, where anyone streaming the game would have Twitch drops enabled for during that event, and then whoever you watched, you get Twitch drops just for watching it. That would be one thing, and it would just drive people to Twitch to watch the streams, and maybe people would be more willing to jump around and stuff, and there could be benefit from that. The other really aggravating part with Sea of Thieves and how they've implemented Twitch drops over the last many years. Sometimes they've experimented without doing this, but most of the time when they do Twitch drops, they lock it down to their partner program. Keep in mind, the partner program for them is not as open as, say, YouTube partner program, or even say Epic Games. If you know how Epic Games has their partner program for the supported creator and stuff, it's pretty on par with how YouTube has it set up, where it used to be 1,000 subscribers and stuff, and then a certain amount of watch time, which, relatively speaking, low bars to unlock. YouTube actually lowered theirs to 500 subscribers, I think, not too long ago. So those are a little bit more understandable in terms of if those were the partner programs. Sea of Thieves, on the other hand, I think it's 10,000 subscribers, a certain amount of active watchers every month or something if you're doing VOD content, and then for the streaming content, it's even higher, that you have to have people watching live and stuff. So we're not talking about a majority of the people that are making content for the game, we're talking about a small few. And it almost becomes an oligopoly at that point, which, if you don't know what that word means, is essentially like a monopoly, but run by a small group of people. And the reason I say that is, you already have the people that are at the top of the Sea of Thieves content creation, whether they're YouTubers or just streamers or both. Usually these are people that are doing both, or they might just only stream during the Twitch drop events and stuff, and they are getting all the viewership and taking that away from smaller creators that might be streaming on Twitch, because everyone wants to get the Twitch drops that week. It'd be one thing different if everyone that was playing Sea of Thieves on Twitch had the Twitch drops enabled, and then you could basically, as a viewer, choose, oh, I really like this creator, he has a small community, I can talk in there, it's not everyone firing in the chat, and you can actually engage and stuff, and they have cool content or whatever. You have to basically go with the top dog that's streaming that day, because they're the only ones with the Twitch drops. So I think it makes it an unfair marketplace for Sea of Thieves content. It's one of the reasons I don't really even care to stream on Twitch and stuff anymore, just because you're in a kind of a losing fight if you're trying to go up against other people that have Twitch drops enabled, and then you're not able to also have those Twitch drops for players. Along those lines, I think on a lesser extent, another reason I don't really like Twitch drops in the way that Sea of Thieves does it is I believe YouTube also has the ability to do these drops for streaming and stuff. I think they've done it in the past, but Sea of Thieves just does not engage with YouTube or any other streaming platform. I've never been that familiar with Kick, but I know that's another streaming platform that's getting bigger now. Even TikTok Live and stuff, only Twitch is the only platform for live streaming for Sea of Thieves, and that's the only one that they care about. It is annoying to people that stream on other platforms, like myself. Overall, if you don't care about any of that, maybe you're someone sitting here I don't care who I watch, I just want to get the Twitch drops. I don't really care that, it's 4 hours long, it's just in the background. All of that's fine. I think the final point that I have about Twitch drops is they spend time making cosmetics for Twitch drops where it's just a grind, and a boring grind of just basically wasting your Wi-Fi data essentially to watch someone play Sea of Thieves. It's anti-competitive in the sense that it's only limited to the top people in the Sea of Thieves community. They're just wasting resources to make cosmetics for this, when we could just have cosmetics inside the game that could be unlocked through challenges or just login bonuses. I know there actually is a login bonus for this week, which is great, but it doesn't really change the fact that Twitch drops could be utilized in a lot better way, whether it's inside the game or in some other form. What that form is, I'm open to suggestions in the comments below, but that's just my thoughts, my little rant on Twitch drops. I feel like this video's been a long time coming, and then this week, having to sit through 8 hours of the Twitch streams to unlock 4 cosmetics that look ugly and about the same as everything else, and then to get the one that I actually wanted the whole time. I was pushed over the edge. I have a feeling I'm probably not alone, I'm sure at least some of you probably agreed with some of the points in this video. And if you did, or if you just enjoyed the video in general, it'd be great if you hit the like and subscribe, and check out some other videos on the channel. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.